Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Just gonna break down my viewpoints on the current situation with the Milwaukee Bucks. Like, I got a question. I don't know how, this might go with some people as far as the answer, but how do you have, like, a player that's basically a top 3 player in the league that's willing to play defense and able to play above average defense, but it won't translate well into great team defense? This is a problem that I see that we're having as Bucks fans. We're pretty much not able to adjust well offensively whenever we're having trouble with the opposing team's defense. Whenever they're locking down Giannis or we're just missing our shots, it seems like we don't adjust well. We don't make adjustments to the defense, and this goes the same thing on our defense end. It just looks like we give up a whole bunch of open shots constantly every game. And I think we're gonna have to either get a new coach or get some new pieces. But eventually, that's just something that we gotta work on. Now, for example, when you look at LeBron James when he plays defense, it's like something, comes into the minds of his other players. Like, hold on, you see the best player possibly in the league playing defense, that puts them in a situation where they gotta play defense or they can't have a less of an effort. And it seems like Giannis doesn't get that same type of respect. He doesn't command that from his teammates, or maybe it's just the scheme that the team is playing. But if you got a defensive player of the year on your team and he's arguably the best player or top 3, top 5, or wherever you guys rank Giannis, if you have that type of guy on your team, there's no reason why you should be lacking defensively as far as as a unit. So I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it's the coach, but I definitely think this will probably be his last year with the Bucks if they don't do anything in the postseason. Or maybe that's what they're waiting for. They're just waiting to turn up in the postseason. Maybe they got it all figured out and they just gonna turn it on in the postseason. Who knows? But it's just like, we'll get a couple wins here and there, but maybe the whole East is just jacked up. You know what I mean? But they definitely have to get to the championship. You know what I mean? Like, Giannis needs to get in the finals. I'm not going to say that they need to win it for him to secure his job, but they should definitely at least make it. And they pretty much messed up because now the East is getting better and better every year. Last year, they want to act like they can't play because they don't have fans anymore, so they just forgot how to play with hustle and heart and sweat and determination and things that made us proud as Bucks fans. You know what I mean? Just a team coming out of nowhere that's constantly giving you open shots, defense. Like, our defense is what separated us from other teams in the league, because we can score, but we can also stop you from scoring. And then now it's just like, go ahead. It's an all-star game. Every regular season game is an all-star game until it really matters, until these games really count. And that's why I'm not putting too much emphasis on it as far as the job security for the head coach. Coach, I don't. The guy done messed his old operation up with me, because like I seen the transformation from when he took over from Jason Kidd, and I seen how the game translated to his liking. I seen the difference between what it was before him and what it is now. So it was good, but we can't just forget defense. Or it just can't be inconsistent. Like, one year we have it and then the next year we don't. So I think now we should definitely fill that void, whether you do it by trade or maybe you can pick somebody up with free agency, or maybe y'all can just switch up the system. Try that. Like the game is the coach's job is to make adjustments and to lead the team to victory. If you can't adjust during the course of the game, you might as well not even be there. You might as well let it be pickup and let the players control what they want to do. If they want to run zone or man, or if they want to run plays or not, let them. Like if you can't adapt and adjust, you're not a coach. So I just feel as though for us to actually take advantage of Giannis being generous, because mind you, this guy didn't have to sign his contract, mind you, at all. He could have signed it later on. He signed it early, man. So I think to give him his props and help him out, go get somebody like Bradley Beal, man. Somebody that's disgruntled. You know what I mean? I understand Bradley Beal doesn't help you defensively as much as I've been preaching defense, but he's a stud. I mean, like, legit. We don't really know what Bradley Beal in the playoffs look like as far as clutch and everything. We seen him, we know what he can do, but give him the opportunity. The same thing that happened with Anthony Davis. We didn't know what he looked like deep in the playoffs, or you know what I mean. We seen what he was doing with DeMarcus Cousins and Rondo before the injury. And shout out to DeMarcus Cousins too, man. He's been definitely balling this year, and he might be back, man. A 3-point jumper looking a little consistent. He can always shoot, so it's not like he gained that, but he ain't lose it either. So shout outs to him. But yeah, man, we just really have to. I think the main issue is that we need a solid shooting guard. Like DiVincenzo, I don't think he's starting caliber right now. You know what I mean? He's talented, but it's like I don't think he's really scoring the way he should be. Cause that's what he gets games where he gets a couple steals and he's like, I'm not saying he's a bad defender, but I think as a 2 guard, you either gonna have to be a primary defender or you gonna have to be a gunner. Like you're gonna be able to get me 30 whenever we need it, and that's not what he does. He doesn't bring that to our table, but he's a solid piece. Now, if you want to move him, because they tried to move him in the off season, and that trade fell through. So I think we should definitely look into making this team better during Giannis's early years, because that man deserved to play. I'm not even saying he needs to win a championship, but he can at least get there. Especially when the East was washed up and they running through the teams in the regular season. Like I haven't seen one glimpse of a playoff team in this team right now that improved. I mean, they're a playoff team, but based off of where they were and then what they need to be to actually make it past where they were, I haven't seen that from them. And maybe, it could be a lot of the things I said. Maybe it's the wrong players, wrong coach, or maybe it's the wrong time. Maybe they're just not ready to show that they worked on whatever they worked on. They're probably just going to wait until regular season where it matters. But hey, now y'all got to worry about Brooklyn. And now you got to worry about, it's just the Celtics are still here, the Sixers. It's still teams, and then the Hawks is coming up. So man, it's gonna be tough, man. But yeah, next time, man, we definitely I'm gonna try to start looking at maybe live streams during the games if some Bucks fans can't get the games in their area, things like that. We're gonna try to make some things happen and see what we can do. But I don't want to hold you guys up too long, man. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. Salute.